Welcome back, everyone, to another live stream. I'm Zach. I'm an accountant. I'm here to answer your questions and play some games. And today it's Sunday night, and we are playing some Cities Skylines. Hello, how are you all doing? I'm doing great. I've had quite the awesome weekend. I hope that you guys all have as well. And it's the start to a brand new week. That is the great thing about Sunday, is that it's the start to a brand new week, a brand new adventure, and I hope you guys are all ready for your brand new adventure as well. Hello to everybody in chat. I see Crips is in chat. Brady's in chat. How's it going? Crips is saying he's eating pizza. That sounds good, Cripsa. I wish I had some pizza. Brady says, hello, don't we all? Yeah, man, so much stuff is going on. I'm sure you guys might have seen. I posted my business announcement today on my accounting channel. I am starting my own business. A lot of exciting stuff to come with that. I'll share some stuff with you, as that goes along on here. But yeah, new chapter of my life is starting. I'm starting my own business. I'm going to be very busy with that. But that's not going to impact this channel too much, because I'll still be here every single day streaming with you guys and playing some games and having some fun. City reviews, Cripsa says city review when? I haven't decided yet, Cripsa. I'm thinking maybe next week sometime, but Cripsa, I'm just focused on getting through this week. Sometimes, I don't know if you guys have experienced these weeks. Sometimes you get a week where you just need to focus on just getting through the week. So, sorry, Cripsa, I can't give you a specific date, but I will. When I figure it out, you'll be the first to know. I'll put it on Discord. Keep a look on Discord, everybody, because I'll be posting stuff on there. Brady says, are you just going to ask this every single time? Chris says, every city stream is just win, cities review, win. Yeah, soon, Cripsa, soon, but not this week. But I'll let you guys know when. Yeah, I got a lot of announcements today. A lot of stuff to talk about. But let's just jump into the game first, because there's some things I want to take care of before I forget about them, and then I'll talk about announcements as we go along. But a lot of exciting stuff happening. A lot of exciting stuff happening. Here we are in my city. It is sunrise in my city. New Hope. The city is blanketed in snow. Last stream, we created this brand new area, which looks like it's starting to pop up. Like little teeny houses are popping up all throughout this area, and they look so cute. Look at these little houses. This is exactly what I wanted. Like the street with like the houses all spaced out, and you could see all the trees. I know this took like a long time to do this, but I think it totally pays off. I mean, this is exactly what I wanted it to look like. Look at these neighborhoods. They're all nestled into the foothills of this mountain. Gosh, that looks so cool. It looks very, very awesome. Oh, one thing, you might hear a little bit more clickety-clackety with my keyboard. I don't know if can you guys hear this? This clickety-clackety. I got a new keyboard. It's a mechanical keyboard, and so it makes a lot more noise, but I can tell you guys already, I love it. This is a 10 out of 10 keyboard here. It's so noisy, but it's like I can feel I have so much more control. It's very responsive. I think Claude has a mechanical keyboard, and he swears by them. And I've never had one, and my other keyboard was like dying. Like it was at that point where I was like pressing keys and multiple letters would type, even though I was only pressing one key. Like my other keyboard was dying. I don't know how I played games on it. or like typed stuff on it. It was a disaster. So I got this new keyboard. I love it. But you'll hear more clickety clackety in the streams as I'm like typing my keys, because it is quite a lot noisier. Good Gaming's in chat saying, good day, gamers. How's it going, Good Gaming? Cripsa says, not good day. Oh no, Cripsa, what's wrong? Cripsa says, not stonks. Jacob's in chat. How's it going, Jacob? Good Gaming says, even if the world's ending, it's always a good day. I like that, Good Gaming. Did you just come up with that? You should make that your channel slogan. Good Gaming. Even if the world's ending, it's always a good day. I like it. I like it. Cripsa says, we need more epic skyline. It isn't symbolizing of a major city. Cripsa says, I love mechanical keyboards. I prefer cherry blue switches. At least put in one skyscraper. Yeah, this isn't really a skyscraper kind of city, Cripsa. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. We'll put more skyscrapers in there. Cripsa, the city is 17,000 people. That's not that many. I don't need skyscrapers yet. I'm not to that point. If you guys haven't checked out Discord, there's a channel in my Discord for City Skylines. That's just City Skyline stuff. And Cripsa has been working on a City Skyline city, which we will review when we do City Skylines review. But you can go check out snapshots of his city. They're in my Discord server under the City Skylines channel. And really impressive. But like his city is like, what is it, like 8 times the size of this city. So yeah, it makes more sense, Cripsa, that you have massive skyscrapers, but I am not there yet. I am just like chugging along here. You know, I'm barely keeping up. What is this? There's some kind of problem going on. There's some kind of oh shoot! There's some kind of problem going on in my city here. That does not look good. Dr. Brown says, hey, what is a timeshare? Oh, yeah, that's the title of my stream, isn't it? Yeah, you can buy a timeshare in my city. We are going to be building timeshares, and it's kind of a joke. Timeshares are kind of a joke. In Colorado, where there's a lot of cities like this, like up in the mountains and like ski towns, there's all of these deals where you can buy timeshares. They're called timeshares, and it's just like you buy a piece of a condo, and it's like you buy it from these companies that sell you like, I will take 10% of this condo, and it means you can have a piece of this condo in this ski village, and you can stay there, 2 months out of the year or whatever, because you've bought a piece of the condo. Sometimes these are scams. Timeshares are like scams, and I don't recommend getting into any timeshares unless you know exactly what you're getting into. But a lot of these ski towns have these like scams of timeshares. And so I was thinking about my city, and I was thinking, I need to build some timeshares. I think that makes a lot of sense. If we have a section of the city that is just timeshares, but they're basically like condos that you buy a section of. You buy a share of the time of the condo at like 10% of the condo, and then you can stay there for 2 months out of the year or something like that. It's kind of a cool concept, but there's a lot of scams in timeshares. Crypto says it looks like an oversized suburb. Oof. Liam's in chat. Good to see you, Liam. Crypto says I have almost 1 million people. Nice. Liam says, Zach, don't forget your question of the day. Thanks for reminding me, Liam. I have it written down right here. It's a good question of the day, too. So stay tuned for that. But I need to fix this problem here. Claude from Chicago is in chat. Good to see you, Claude. He says, literally nobody. Cripsa, skyscrapers. Struggle Duck is in chat. Struggle Duck, how is it going? Good to see you. Saying, I have arrived. I am, in fact, not dead. It's always good to see you around, Struggle Duck. Cripsa says, I'm making neo-futurism type cities seriously. Brady says, I want a Ooh, Brady wants to buy a timeshare. Nice. Liam says, I want the whole building. Claude says, only old people buy timeshares. Struggle Duck says it's going good. Good to hear. Okay, this is telling me that we don't have enough heating pipes. So, oh, shoot. Look at, we have a whole bunch of the city without any heat whatsoever. That's not good. I think we could we built extra, so I can just turn one of these on, I'm pretty sure. Let's just turn this sucker on. And that should probably solve my problem. Yeah. Hey, look at that. We're all good. I mean, we did build out a whole new section, so that probably has taken a whole bunch of power. All right. Yeah, we got plenty of heat being produced, so that is awesome. All right, that's a good start for the stream. Fixed my heating problem, and we're good to go. Another problem I wanted to work on was we're running short on commercial. Let me look at my city stats. Now, we still need more residential, but we definitely need more commercial. And so I was thinking we probably can put a bunch. So we have some commercial here, but we can probably make more of this commercial down this central main street. I kind of like that idea. So see, these people are unhappy anyway. These people are not happy. So we're going to do a quick change of plan here with these residential zones. We're going to dezone all of these guys. And we're going to make these into commercial buildings. And we'll leave a little space here. We'll leave that school there on the corner. We'll leave the school, but we'll leave a little space here in between the commercial and the residential because they don't like to be right next to each other. And I'll dezone this guy. Boom. All right, then I can fill all of this in with these low-density commercial buildings. I think that'll look nice. And that'll give me a ton more commercial. Oop, not that guy. Give me a ton more commercial buildings. Oh, I should do these guys too. And then I think we'll do this side later. I want to just do one side for now, and then we'll extend to this side later. I want to see what that does. I want to see how that changes things. And then we can also, like, we have this space here to add to this area too, like more industrial, and kind of add that up. We can add more industrial here too. That would look good. All right, what are people saying? Liam says, what are you saying, Claude? Struggle Duck says, been on Escape from Tarkov grind. Nice. That's a fun game, Struggle Duck. Cripsa says, I will buy the entire city for 3 million. I only take money in ZDG bucks, Cripsa. I don't think you have that many. Good Gaming says, you got to use ZDG bucks to buy the timeshares. Yeah, you got to use the ZDG bucks. Brady says, then AJ would just buy everything. Yeah, AJ would buy the whole town. Claude says, Liam, rent me your house for a week so we can go to Disney together. Liam says, my football game just ended. They beat them Cowboys. Claude says, yep, just watch that game. Go Packers, go. Crypto says, make the grid area have more density. Liam says, no, not the Packers, the Seattle Seahawks. What? Look, oh, you know what? This keyboard is working. My brand new keyboard is already making me a better gamer because I'm literally just sitting here and boom, next milestone. Grand City, population of $18,000. I can get a third loan. Boom, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Oh my god, the keyboard is working. Do you guys see? Are you seeing this right now? This is amazing. This is amazing. Claude, you were right about this mechanical keyboard. That's all I gotta say. Oof, we're having a little bit of a snowstorm right now. That's not good. That is not good. You know, I was thinking about this. I probably shouldn't build any solar power in this city because I'm always having storms. Like, there's always these storms everywhere. Like, solar power I don't think would work very well here. I don't know. Liam says, yay for Zach's keyboard. Zappy Zebra's in chat. Good to see you, man. Brady says me being the only Bears fan here. Oh no! Brady's the only Bears fan. Oh, it's so sad. Sorry, Brady. Okay. Oh gosh, all these people are sick. What is happening? What is happening? A lot of people are sick. Everybody's sick. Do we have a pollution problem? What is happening? Plenty of health care. I mean, there's clearly pollution everywhere. Oh no, the pollution. It looks like why is the pollution way up here? Is the pollution like moving upstream somehow? That's very gross. Okay, so apparently the problem is everybody's drinking sewage. Yikes. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. The river is moving the wrong way and everybody is drinking sewage. Okay, nobody pay attention to nobody pay attention to that. We will fix this. Everybody just calm down and we will make this work. Okay, so we'll connect this guy up to here. Boom. Let's get some power over to here. Easy enough. And then we will turn off this guy. Actually, let's just bulldoze him because I will probably forget to do anything. Go gosh, we don't have enough water availability. Let's build another one of these guys. No, I hate to build another one right here. Ah, we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, we'll build another one. So we have 2. That was the problem. Okay, we were using too much water, and it sucked up all of the sewage. Oof, that's gross. That is gross. Okay, now everybody should be healthy again. Yeah, no more health problems. Look at that. I solved all my issues. Hey, my puppies are barking. Can you guys hear that? Liam says it's 102 degrees here in California. Man, almost as hot as here, Liam. Zappy says they're drinking their own ... stuff. Cripsa says, me who needs like 20 to supply my entire city. Oh my goodness. Everybody's talking about football. Okay. So, timeshares. Let's talk about timeshares. So, I was thinking about this area of the city here. I was looking at this the other time, the last stream we did. I have this very interesting area here that looks like an avalanche went through here. This would be the perfect area for our new timeshares. So I'm going to build a whole bunch of timeshares over here, and then I'm going to sell them to visitors to come spend some time in the vacation town. I think that'll be perfect. And we can kind of build them around these like little mountain areas here. I think it'll look great. What is at the top of this mountain? Holy cow, there's like a little castle at the top of this mountain. This map continues to impress me. Where did that come from? The castle on the top of the mountain? That's so crazy. Yeah, so this is what we're going to work on today. It's going to be a big area, but there's going to be a lot of timeshare. This is going to be all timeshares. So just so you guys understand, you know, this is kind of the regular city. This side is where like the people live. This is the main tourist attraction area here where all the tourists come. And this is going to be the timeshares over here where people can, you know, buy these condos and spend, you know, 20% of the year here and go skiing. That's the plan. And then here will be the ski slopes all up here. Uh, and then down here will be more like proper city. And then we're gonna build some more stuff over here across on the other side of the river. But yeah, that's kind of the plan that's developing in my mind of what's going on. So let's start by building some roads. And I think I want a road to go straight up the middle of this avalanche way. I think that's what we're going to start off doing, by building this road straight up where the avalanche went. Nothing could possibly go wrong with that. And we're going to kind of curve it along here. We're going to curve it like this, straight through here. And then eventually I want it to connect up here, obviously. But, you know, we could make a cool, like, commercial area up here, actually. Oh, we could do a nice curvy thing like this and connect it up to that. Or, you know, I think it makes a little bit more sense to curve it around like that and then connect it up to here. Because there is a road. And make this like the edge of the city up here. So if we continue, let's continue this road. If we continue this road along this way, we're going to destroy a whole bunch of these. Oh, we're going to destroy a bunch of these buildings. That's okay. Let's make this a big road. I feel like this will probably be a big road. Gosh, do I want this to be a big road? Yeah, this is going to be a busy road. I'm sure of it. So we'll make this all a big road. All the way to here. And this will be kind of like... I'm kind of trying to stop the city from just like sprawling up here. I want to like keep as much of this land for the ski slopes as possible. So we're going to continue that over there. And then we'll make this go over this way some more. And we'll try and connect these guys up like this. Connect these guys over here. Oh gosh, this is not working out too well. Do something like that. Connect it up like that. We'll upgrade all of these roads, so everything is upgraded. And that looks pretty good. Let's upgrade these too, all the way up here. We're going to upgrade the whole thing. And this is just trying to connect everything up. And the question is this road here. I don't exactly know what to do with that road there. Maybe we will... Yeah, I don't know what to do with it. We will have to figure it out. Is this one way? It doesn't look like this is one way. Oh, it is one way. Perfect. Okay. Okay, great. So this is connected all the way to here. That is looking great. Great, great, great. Yeah, we got to change this road too. I want to make this the main road here. So let's upgrade this. And then connect these guys up. So we'll keep this dirt for now. I don't exactly know what is happening with it. So we'll just connect this up to here for now. And then this up to here. A little bit more like that. And then like that. Like that. Oh gosh, that looks awful. That looks awful. Maybe... You know what I think I'll end up doing is extending... I think the forestry area will extend all the way down. No, I don't want to do that because I want this to be like city area over here. All right, I'll figure this part out later. This is not going to stay this way. I can tell you that right now. I can tell you that right now. Russell is in chat. How's it going, Russell? Zappy Zebra says, I can never make an organized or even slightly pretty city. Oh, Zappy, I've seen your cities. They look pretty good. What are you talking about? Zappy says, pro tip, you can drag with the upgrade or bulldoze tools on road to upgrade, destroy it quicker. Yeah. I've heard, so yeah, you're absolutely right, Zappy. You can just click and drag. But I don't know. I feel like I never do that because if you drag too fast, you can accidentally drag over your city and then bulldoze a whole bunch of stuff you didn't mean to. So I try to be a little bit more careful. Liam's getting back to his dinner. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Couple of other things. Oh, let's do the 200 questions. Let's do 200 questions. So my question of the day. I've been doing these, try to answer a question every single day. My question of the day today is, what job would you be terrible at? And I read this question. I was like, this is a great question. This is a really good question. Because I think it's a really important question. And, I've had a lot of different jobs in my life. I started working when I was really young. When I was 15 and a half, I started working. And, I've just tried a whole bunch of different things. And I think that's really important for having a really fulfilling career. You want to go out and try a whole bunch of different jobs because then you learn what it is that you're really good at. And hopefully, as you go throughout your career, you end up finding the type of job that you really like and you're really good at. That's what happened to me because now I'm an accountant. It's been a journey for me to get there, but now I'm doing something that I love, I'm good at, I'm passionate about, and it makes me feel good to wake up every day and do a job that I love. But to get there, you have to try a whole bunch of different things, and you learn pretty quick what it is that you're good at and what it is that you're not. And I've actually to answer this question, what job would you be terrible at? I've actually done the job that I would be terrible at, and I'll tell you what it is. It's being a waiter at a restaurant. I recommend that everybody try to be a waiter at a restaurant. It's a very, very hard job. I was terrible at it. I was a waiter in an Italian restaurant. This was when I did it for one summer when I was in college. I was just horrible at it. It just is not a fit for my personality. And it's funny, like I would watch some of my coworkers who were really good at it. And I think it like takes a certain type of personality to like be really good at it. I mean, you have to be able to go with the flow and be the life of the party. I mean, you're essentially being the life of a party and taking care of this table of people as things are changing, and you have to multitask and you have to remember people's orders and remember who ordered what drink and all that stuff. I was not really good at it. I think I'm a very structured, thoughtful person. And so it was very hard for me to do that kind of crazy, chaotic job. But yeah, I was not a very good waiter. I dropped things a lot. You know, I would screw up people's orders. Yeah. But I recommend that everybody try it. It was a very great experience. Brady in chat says, how to be a good waiter. Step 1, be an extrovert. Liam says, Zach, I've been to a bunch of different jobs, and what it shows you is you can't hold down one. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. Zappy says, I'd be terrible at anything that involves science. Well, see, you know, that's something that you've learned, that maybe you shouldn't be a scientist. But that's one more thing you could check off your list. Zappy, I've already told you, I think you're going to be a billionaire one day. So I don't think you have too much to worry about. Just don't try to be a billionaire by being a scientist. Brady says, being an English teacher, I can barely spell myself, let alone teach other kids how to spell. Liam says, I wasn't a waiter, but I was a manager and had to wait tables sometimes. Yeah, it's a very, very hard job. You know, one of the other things that I always think about is, do you guys know who Judge Judy is? Judge Judy, she had this TV show. I don't know if it's still on. She's been on this TV show forever, called Judge Judy, where she's a judge in this court and she hears cases and she's always yelling at people, and it's kind of funny to watch. She's always had great ratings from the beginning to her whole time on TV. People love watching this show, Judge Judy, and it's just her up there on this TV show being a judge. And I like to actually hear her speak. She's gone around to a couple of different colleges and she's talked, and I found these talks that she's given on YouTube. Just talks about her career and her life. And she said one thing in one of her talks, that her advice to people is to find a job that's a good fit for you. You know, and if you think about it, that's the story of the success of Judge Judy. I mean, she's this crazy TV court judge, but that is the job. That is the perfect fit for her personality. I can't imagine Judge Judy doing something else. Can you imagine Judge Judy being a waiter in a restaurant? She would be the worst waiter in a restaurant. But she is great at doing that job, at being a great host on this TV show. And it's just an example of somebody out there who found a job that is a great fit for their personality. And I think that's, I just love that story that she told. Because I think it's so true. I think it's true that if you can figure out, okay, this is my personality, this is a type of job that's a really good fit for me, it's a recipe for success. Liam says she was rated the most powerful woman. Well, at least in her courtroom she is. Crypto says, I'm making a city on a map based off the Austrian Alps. Nice, man. Wait, do you have the Snowfall DLC? I find that not that many people actually have it. I don't think that Claude has it, actually. A lot of people don't have Snowfall, but if you do, that's awesome. Crypto is making an Alps city. So that's my question of the day. What job would I be terrible at? Being a waiter. And I know that from experience because I was a waiter and I was not very good at it. Okay, so my plan here is I want to build some roads out here, and I want to follow the curve of these mountains, follow them really closely. I'm going to turn on the terrain heights here so I can kind of see what I'm doing. And I talked about this last time. This is one of the kind of tricks of Skylines, is your roads will look better if you can follow the terrain. So let me grab my road. I'm going to use one of these roads. I'm actually going to use the trees. I'm going to use this tree-lined road because I think it'll look better. I'm going to try and follow this terrain around here. Kind of follow it around like this. Oh gosh, this barely... It's so steep that it barely lets any houses be on there. Alright, I don't want to get too close to this road over here. Alright, so I have some roads on that side. I'm going to do some roads on this side, following this terrain around. Gosh, this is not going well. Okay, that's much better. Okay, so this follows around like so. We'll do it like that. We'll expand this one around like this. And then we'll do another row kind of up here. This comes around the mountain like this. Okay, let's take a look. How does that look? Okay, that looks very interesting. All right, I'm not sure how many houses we're going to fit on here. Not that many. But the idea is, you know, we have these little roads here, and then I want to have like little teeny condo buildings all along the side of this mountain. And these will be the timeshares. Okay, so what we'll do, we're going to connect the roads up kind of like this. We'll kind of run down like this and run it up to here. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. Run a road like this and run it up to here. And then let's bring this that like that. This one will bring over here. Maybe we'll just bring this down like this. Oh, that doesn't look good. That does not look good. All right, I need another connection on this side here. Well, let's do this one. What if I connect this guy to like this, and then connect this guy? Okay, that's looking pretty cool. Okay, and then we need some road connections up the mountain, like that, and then up the mountain. See, this one's gonna be hard. Up the mountain like that, so that people can get to the different sides of the streets here. So that connects up to there. This one's going to be tough. Yeah, no way that'll connect up there. How are we going to... We'll have to connect this over here somehow. Just do something like that. Okay, well this is an interesting road layout, but I think this will work for what I'm trying to do. I think that will work. All right, Dr. Brown is back in chat. Dr. Brown says, I would throw them off the bus into the creek and then keep going. Wait, what? Or Liam says, if a school bus driver, if some of those kids get... wait, did I miss something? What are you guys talking about in chat here? Liam says, I would say I wouldn't be a good game show host. Zappy says, I got industries and campus recently. Oh, Liam's saying he wouldn't be a good school bus driver as a career. The kids get on his nerves and they would be off the bus right there and I would continue my route empty. Zappy says you'd get fired. Dr. Brown says I would throw them off the bus into the creek and then keep going and not act sus so it wouldn't get reported. Liam says maybe those bad kids would not be on my bus. Zappy says fits my personality. I don't know because I don't really talk much, but when I do, I'm a good arguer. Dr. Brown says, I'll go into the middle of nowhere. Oh, my goodness. Liam says, I know. Dr. Brown says, a tip. Don't say Fortnite is cringe in front of 20 kids. They will go ham on you. Zappy says, yeah, don't say that in my chat either because people will go ham on you there. Zappy says, I disliked the 4th grade more than any other. It wasn't because the teachers were strict or rude. It was the other kids. The whole class would get in trouble because one kid messed up. It made me so mad. That's funny. 4th grade was my favorite grade in school. Out of all the grades, I loved 4th grade. And it was because 4th grade was the first year that we had like multiple classrooms. Like we would have math in one class and we'd have English in another classroom. And I felt like such a grown-up being able to walk to different classrooms for different subjects. Yeah, and I just had a bunch of good friends in 4th grade. I think having good friends makes a huge difference in what grade you like. Dr. Brown says, my school is like that. Oof. Big oof, Dr. Brown. Okay, so we're coming up with some interesting stuff over here. What else did I want to talk about today? Big stuff happening this week. This week is the first week Ark is coming back. So the next 2 days, I'm doing Minecraft. Monday and Tuesday is Minecraft, and then Wednesday and Thursday is the return of Ark. So just announcement, be prepared for that. Also, coming up, next weekend, I'm going to be dropping, I've talked about this briefly, I'm going to do a very in-depth video on the whole Epic versus Apple discussion. So you guys know this big lawsuit is going on. I think that this lawsuit between Epic and Apple is more important than anybody realizes. This is a big deal that will affect your life. So I'm going to do an in-depth video on everything that's going on with this. I'm going to be posting it on my accounting channel because it's more business oriented. But that is coming next weekend. So just wanted to give you a heads up about that. And then something else I wanted to mention. Brady Badly Animates posted a video yesterday on his channel that was amazing. He was talking about mobile gaming, which is a really interesting topic. If you guys haven't seen it, go to Brady Badly Animates and check out his new video. Great job, Brady, if you're still here. I highly enjoyed that video. And it was really interesting because it was a little bit different than Brady's normal animation videos. I mean, it was still animation, but he was talking about, electronics and gaming and stuff. And so I bet you were pretty nervous about posting that video, but I say good job, Brady. really good job because, you know, you're trying something new, you're going outside your comfort zone, and I think it turned out amazing. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It looks like you're getting a bunch of views on it. So, you know, great job on your video, Brady. And I was thinking about this on your channel, Brady. I hope you do more of this stuff, you know, like trying new things. Because the cool thing about your channel, I know you talk about your channel as just an animation channel, but you can do so much. Like, you have so many options of things you can do and pull animation into it and do it in a fresh new way that nobody else is doing on YouTube. And like I hope you just realize what opportunity you have because like that video this week I was watching it or yesterday I was watching the video and I was like, this is such a fresh idea, a fresh new way of doing this content, of covering this topic, of doing it with animation. It was really cool. And so like you could do that with like topical videos like that, or you know, you could do any number of videos using animation and do it in a fresh new way that nobody else on YouTube is doing. So just keep up the good work, Brady. I really, really enjoyed it. Dr. Brown says Epic Games bought out Rocket League. Really? When did that happen? I'm gonna have to look that up. That's big news. Uh, Probably because of the lawsuit, they needed cash and they put Fortnite in it and basically made the game officially trash. So the fan base is pissed. That's funny. EA did the same thing. I'm gonna have to check that out, Dr. Brown. I did not hear about that. Epic bought Rocket League? That is a interesting acquisition. Interesting acquisition. All right, so next thing we got to do to build these timeshares. The thing with timeshares is they generally look the same. Most of these blocks are like 1 block or 2 blocks deep. And so I need to find a type of building that is like 1 blocks or 2 blocks deep. So I'm going to use my Find It tool. We're going to look at ploppables. We're going to look at buildings. How do I look at buildings? Residential. Growables. Oh, here we go. Residential. We're going to look at 2 by 2. Are these all 2 by 2? 1. Okay, here we go. 1 by 1. Oh gosh, we don't have that many options. Okay, we got these 1 by 1s here. Oh, look at this. This is a cool one. This looks like a timeshare, okay? Did you guys see this? This looks like a timeshare. Okay, let me place this down. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So, like right along here. So if we make these... So this is what timeshares look like. So let's just fill all these in and let these grow up. So these are all growing up. And so what you'll have is you'll have a whole bunch of like condo buildings that all look kind of alike. You know, they were all built at the same time. These all happen to have great views, great views of the mountains and stuff. And so people come and they stay at these condos and they go hang out at the vacation town. So we're going to come up with a whole bunch of different buildings that look like this. I love how it gives you all the different colors and everything too. That looks great. This area is going to look so cool when I'm done. You guys wait. This is going to be really cool. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this in this stream. But it's going to be a big area, so... Zappy says, I got sort of unlucky. One of my most embarrassing and worst videos was put in a big YouTuber's playlist and it got 7,000 views. Don't mind the views, but it was still a really bad video. uh, Not gonna lie, they kind of improved the UI. Hey, you should take it. That's being lucky, Zappy. Brady says, they trying to save Fortnite by shoving it in other games. Dr. Brown says, yeah, Epic Games bought out the other developers. Liam says, sometimes companies buy out the others just to get rid of the competition. Dr. Brown says, theory, they buy it because they needed cash since they noticed they're running out of money because of Apple. Dr. Brown says the first time Epic Games bought it out was because it was free, but it was only on Epic Games Store and it isn't on Steam anymore. Liam says, I have $2.5 million for the whole condo building. Brady says, not with ZDG bucks, you don't. All right, let's find some more of these buildings. I want to find like a couple of different options and then grow these up. So these I can put 2x2 over here. So let's look at the 2x2 ones. The 2x2 options, which are these ones. Which of these looks like a condo? I feel like these could be a condo. I don't know if these don't really look like condos. What does this look like? I feel like this is the most condo looking one. Yeah, okay. This look like condos. So we'll put like, we'll space these out a little bit. And we'll just put them along here. All right, we'll kind of space them out like that. And then if we plop these in so that they don't disappear. We'll have to mark these as historical too so they don't change. I don't want these things to change on me. So we'll mark these all as historical. Yeah, you guys know I don't like plop too many buildings down, but I want this area to look, I mean, I obviously want all the buildings to look exactly the same. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, how are we going to do this one? Let's do the fancy pipes. So make this 2200. Make this 2200. And this will come all the way up here. This one will be, I'm expanding my perfect grid here because these are very expensive. Oh gosh, that wasn't perfect. Wait, was it? Is that straight? I guess that's straight. I can't really tell. Okay, let's do another section. And that almost covers everything. Not quite, though. All right, so that gets water, and then let's just get some power over here for the time being as we're working all this out. And let's start that up so that these buildings can grow. And look at that. Look at that. Yeah, already this is looking super cool. Okay, so do you guys see what I'm talking about though? So like this area is going to be like all of these like condo developments like this. So obviously a developer came in, built all of these condos, and then you can come and you can buy a timeshare in these condos and stay at this vacation village. I love it. And it looks kind of cool. It's like right next to this mountain and everything. And maybe we'll put like parks and stuff down here next to this central road. And then my idea was we'd make this another kind of commercial area over here, just to kind of provide commercial for all of these guys. And we can expand this out and make this more office buildings and stuff over here. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Brady asks also, Zach, what could 1,000 ZDG bucks get me? Maybe you could get like 10% of a condo with 1,000 ZDG bucks. Dr. Brown says, I live in Yeet City and I have a vacay house in Zactopia. Zappy says, those buildings look like Soviet architecture, especially in this setting. Yeah, you could have a timeshare in like these Soviet apartment houses. Liam says, Streambot hates me and doesn't give me any bucks. Crips is making a larger city with a European feel. Holy cow. Zappy just had a great result from the heist. Sorry, Liam. Sorry, Liam. You did not turn out well for you. Liam says, Zach, you need to recalibrate Streambot. Hey, it works. It's working for Zappy. Nothing too bad's happening with Zappy there. All right, let's do another row here. Okay, so these are only one deep here. So let's do these, but I can only do them like one deep, and I can do these one deep over here. Let's do these different ones. We'll do some bigger ones over here. And then we'll switch back to the 1x1s. Why can't I put in the 1x1s? Oh, there we go. Okay, so 1x1s. Let's put in, we'll do a different style too. We'll do these ones. We'll do like a bunch next to each other. And then we'll do a bunch more over here. And we'll do one over here. Gosh, we're doing a ton. Yeah, so if you were to try this without plopping down the exact building, you'd get like all kinds of like random buildings, and I want them to all look similar. All right, let's put these guys over here, or let's switch back to the 2x2. 2x2, and then we'll go back to these guys. We'll do more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how these look growing up. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. All right, let's make them all historical buildings. Okay, give me just a second to click through all of these. I don't want to go through all this work and then have them disappear. I think there's a policy I could do. I think there's a policy I can make them all historical buildings. I'll have to look into that. Okay, those are historical. These are not yet. Let me do these. Okay, this is probably going to throw my entire city out of whack again. Because we just built all of this residential. Oh, unemployment's way high. Brady says, so by the 1,000 ZDG bucks logic, could get 4,000 of my ZDG bucks to get 40% of the building? Not saying I would spend that much. I'm just asking since 4,000 is all I have. Liam says, I don't think it's my records, my time right either, but it is what it is. I'm glad it's not my real bank. Crypto says, I made the main road for my city wrap around a side of one of the more prominent peaks of the mountains. Liam says, Zach, you gained 10 more subs. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's always good to see more people join the community. It's always great to see. Brady says, ZDG bucks don't pay that much for simply watching. You earn way more by the heist. Yeah. Okay, so look at this. Look at this. I don't know. I think this, you guys, I think this looks pretty sharp. I don't know. I've never seen anybody build timeshares in City Skylines. But we did here today, and I think it looks pretty cool. So this is the start here. This is one side. It kind of just wraps around the mountain like that. And then we'll have to work on the other side. But we're kind of out of time. We'll have to continue to develop out this area. We'll need to put in some parks and some schools. I will put some more commercial buildings over here. We'll throw in some offices too, because my unemployment is very high. Very, very high. Maybe, it would be cool to have like an office complex. Maybe we put some offices next to the mountains here. I'd like to turn this whole hill into a park. I think that's kind of fitting that this mountain would be a park. We'll have to play around with that. I'm not too sure. Is there anything else I missed that we need to talk about? Oh, yeah, I had some questions. I want to ask you some questions on TikTok because you guys are much better experts at TikTok than I am, but I will hold those questions for tomorrow. But if you guys come back tomorrow, please, I need help understanding TikTok because I am thinking, now that the president has announced he's okay with this deal, I am thinking of potentially starting a TikTok account. So I want to talk to you guys about what are the pros and cons of TikTok and if you think that I should do it or if it's not even worth it. I don't know. I know Claude does a lot of this TikTok stuff. I'm not on it yet though. So I don't know. I'm going to ask you tomorrow. So if you guys have an answer, come back and answer me tomorrow. Brady says Zach Daily Talks. Liam gives me 9.5 out of 10 on the buildings. Nice, man. Thank you. All right. Well, I am going to end off the stream there. Thank you so much for being here. This was a lot of fun. I can't wait for City Skylines again next weekend. I have a lot of really cool ideas for this city. So it's just going to keep getting better and better and better. I'm enjoying this so much. I hope you guys are as well. But that's it for today. So everybody out there, remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.